Hey guys, so for this, it's going to be value orientated, but having the vibe of Ultimate also included. So without further ado, enjoy. Now, since it is value orientated, I'm going to try and spend as much money as I can on the GPU than the CPU. So we got a AMD Richland 760K, clocked at 3.8 gigahertz. It's 4 cores, which is really nice. And we're not going to be using an aftermarket cooler. We're going to be using the one that comes with it because it gives us more bang for our buck when it comes to graphics cards. And for the memory, we're going to be going for 2 sticks of 4GB RAM from G.Skill. It's the Aries series. It's clocked at 1600 megahertz, which I don't want to say this too much, but it's going to be great for this build. Since the CPU is also the same socket as many APUs, we get a large variety of motherboards. And the motherboard that I ended up choosing is the ASRock FM2 A88X Extreme 6 Plus because of the 3 PCIe slots that'll do for great performance in the future. And it has 4 slots where you can put DDR3 memory, which is very nice. Not to mention all the standard display outs, because if you do have an APU, you can use the onboard graphics and use the motherboard's display outputs instead of a graphics card's display output. So for storage, I picked out the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB drive, and it's 3.5 inches. It is 7200 RPM, which will be standard, not mediocre performance and not lightning fast performance, but it'll get the job done, hold enough games to just put you through in the long haul. So I just threw a disk drive into the list of parts that you can easily exclude. It is the Asus DRW drive. It's if you have games on a disk or old games from childhood that you would like to put back in and play and relive the wonderful moments. Now for the power supply, I went with the Thermaltake Smart 650 watt power supply. This is going to be very reliable, and with $20 off the enormous price tag of $70, it'll be great, and it is 80 plus bronze certified, so it will also cut off some money from that FD power bill. Now for the case, it is truly something special that I had to hold off till the end of the video. It is the NZXT Phantom White. It is a full Tower ATX case, and this thing just looks gorgeous. Although the NZXT Phantom looks really great, it also has the capability to house some pretty beefy graphics cards, which is going to be exactly what we need for this build. Now, the graphics card, as close as it is to the GTX 750, it is still probably one of the most valued-orientated overkill cards around. It is the EVGA GeForce GTX 760. It has 2 GB of onboard GDDR5 memory, and it is super clocked, which will provide delicious performance for all the other components. And just in case you decide to get a little bit crazy, you can have 3-way SLI with these 760s, and our motherboard does thankfully support SLI. So if you want to get a little bit crazy, you can do that, but if you're going to end up doing that, I'd just get a Titan. And just in case you decide to get a little bit crazy, you can have 3-way SLI with these 760s, and our motherboard does thankfully support SLI. So if you want to get a little bit crazy, you can do that, but if you're going to end up doing that, I'd just get a Titan.